Wait, talk to me like a bee and iconic. Now, listen, you guys, Kimberly has to be stopped. Oh my goodness. What did I just listen to? Oh my God. We're going to be talking about this entire Lil Kim new song, Doja Cat having a new boo, Tokyo Vanity on Nicki Minaj, and Lottery Ticket being named Best Female Rapper from Atlanta. And it seems like Bia is out there excited with Gag City. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about Kimberly Denise Jones, okay? I'm just like, listen, for those of you who come in my comment section claiming to be fans, of Lil Kim and things like that, this is your moment to shine. This is the time that you have to go and tell your God to say, you know what, you don't have to make new music anymore. Now, for those of you who do not know what I'm going on and on about, Lil Kim has released, a song that's called Nice Ice, and it seems like it's a sample of Vanilla Ice's, song Ice Ice Baby. And when I tell you that, I'm embarrassed. Okay, I'm embarrassed. Okay, on her behalf, I'm just like, what is this? What is this, Kim? Okay, I listened to the song and I was like, now what you're just doing is you're tarnishing your legacy. Like, you're now making, because if there are kids that are growing up and they didn't grow up on your music, and now hearing you sound like this, they're gonna think this is what you've always done. Okay, and obviously they're gonna associate you with this kind of sound, with this kind of music, with this kind of quality of music. So I feel like for you guys who are gonna come in my comment section, obviously you're around saying, oh, she's an icon, this is your time to shine. Go and tell your God that this no more. We don't want to be tormented. We are not in hell yet. Please do not torment us with this kind of music, because what is this? And surprisingly, I actually saw some of the Kim fans in the comment section of certain Instagram blogs, and they're like, oh my goodness, we are tired of defending this Kim. Okay, don't be out there releasing this type of music. What are you doing? And I agree with them 100%. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, have you heard this song and what do you think about it? Do you, like me, agree that, well, at this point she kind of has to put the pen down and make sure she doesn't ruin her legacy, unless she's coming with something that's actually good, yeah. And moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about, it seems like Madlamini has managed to manifest, to realize, to actualize her dreams when it comes to dating. And personally, I'm just glad that, well, she has moved on from that other bum, that other R-word bum that, she used to hang with, she used to date, allegedly. So, yeah, Madlamini, Doja Cat, has been spotted with Joseph Quin, and people are saying, okay, it does look a lot like, the two of them are seeing each other and are dating and things like that. And this is the definition of go for what you want, okay? Because I remember there was a time back in the day when, Madlamini was basically exposed for texting that little boy from who's a co-star of this man, of Joseph. I think they are both from Stranger Things, and she was out there saying, oh well, tell him to hit me up, tell him to highlight me and things like that. And it seems like, well, she has managed to get the man that she's always wanted. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. At least he's actually handsome, eh? Looking at the brighter side, he's handsome. So let me know, you guys, do you think this is actually going to last? The next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about lottery tickets. Now, it seems like Complex is out there naming Lottery the best female rapper from Atlanta. And obviously that is being received with mixed feelings, with people saying, listen, there's a lot of, better female rappers that are coming out of Atlanta. We have the likes of Lakia, we have the likes of Baby Tate, and, Akbavi is always claiming, I'm the queen of Atlanta, I'm the queen of Atlanta. So obviously that did spark a debate between, a debate on whether Lottery Ticket is actually the best female rapper from Atlanta. I do feel like it's more to do with her being popular. I will say that she's actually indeed popular, more popular than other female rappers from Atlanta. But that being said, did you know that a lot of those girls really don't consider her from Atlanta. They feel like she's just cosplaying a woman from Atlanta, so they really also don't receive her with open arms. And so let me know in the comment section what you think about that. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, Tokyo Vanity. It seems like lately she's been making my videos. Hey, yesterday I was basically talking about her and in Spice, the dancehall queen. It seems like now she's out there weighing in on what happened or what transpired between Nicki Minaj and the Transformer, basically highlighting that, well, when the Transformer came in, everybody was so eager to humble, in quotes, Nicki Minaj. Okay, people don't like it when a woman is out there talking a ish, as confident and things like that. A lot of people, and not just men, but even women, a lot of women that are insecure, that have got their own issues or maybe insecurities that they're battling with, when they see a woman who's out there popping a ish, they feel like she needs to be humbled. Okay, the men, when they can't control that woman, the men, when they can't tell that woman to twerk when she doesn't want to, do you get what I'm saying? When a woman gets to that level, obviously the men, the execs, they get threatened, and for the women it's an issue of confidence. So that's basically what she was talking about, to say that people really did not just like the Transformer. People like the Transformer because to them, the Transformer sort of coming in to take Nicki Minaj's spot would humble Nicki Minaj. And as soon as the Transformer sort of kind of got to the epitome of her own career, people started switching on as well. So that's just goes to show you that at the end of the day, a lot of these things are really rooted in jealousy. And at least Nicki Minaj, you know what, she was prideful, if you want to say that. She's got an ego, but she's got the talent to match that. Imagine now the Transformer, when she seemingly got to the epitome of her career, now she has ego and she's boring and untalented. So what have you done? Because being at the top comes with a certain level of ego, if we want to look at it. Okay, it comes in different forms for different women. Okay, for the Transformer, it's her bragging about her being able to make money. For Nicki Minaj, it's her bragging about her talent. Personally, I'd rather have somebody who's out there bragging about her talent, because at the end of the day, it's actually true and it keeps us entertained, in my own opinion. But anyway, let me just insert what Tokyo Vanity had to say, and then I will catch you in the next one.
Let's go back to Nicki and Cardi beef, right? When they first came, when Cardi came out and they was beefing, right? The world really gathered together in armed force to make sure they pushed Cardi up to the ceiling. Just not saying that her music and everything wasn't phenomenal and great, and she wasn't a great artist, a likable person, and stuff like that. But the world was so ready to see Nicki Minaj come up off that throne, like, okay, it's another rap girl in the building. We don't feel like she really embracing her. Let's big Cardi up and stump on Nicki. And then you know what happened? Soon as Cardi got to the place that the whole world wanted her to be at, they pushed for her to be there. Not what they wanted to do. Humble Cardi. They picked somebody to go against Cardi. Let's go. You answer me a question.
Okay, this is totally off script, but I just remembered something. Tokyo Toni, oh my goodness, what is Blake China's mom doing on that podcast that they have on Zeus? Like, what is that? Like, I don't even understand, you guys. It seems like they're always bickering with Kalisa. And in as much as I've always felt like Kalisa is problematic when it comes to Blueface, Christian, and that entire drama of theirs, I feel like in this one, the girl is actually vindicated. The woman is vindicated because Tokyo Toni is a mess. And I'm afraid if she continues, like, I'm talking about the anti-podcast. For those of you who do not know, they've got this podcast thing with Tia, Kalisa, and Tokyo Toni. And it seems like every other episode, they're always bickering. And Tokyo Toni is the problem at this point. I feel like she's just used to Blake China looking at her and doing whatever she wants, that she just wants to control everybody. And initially, I thought that the podcast was actually going to be entertaining and funny, but at this point, Tokyo might ruin it for everybody. Okay, and people were also discussing replacement in the comment section, saying that, you know what, maybe if Kia were to come in, that would be better, or maybe if Mama D were to come in, that would be better. Personally, Kia, I do get it. Kia kind of gives the reads that are like, Kia's reads are like educated kind of reads, you know, they're organized reads. Even when she's reading someone, It's well articulated. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's well articulated. It's captivating. It's entertaining. It almost sounds like that read is supposed to be educational. Do you understand what I'm saying when it comes to Kia's reads? But with Mama D, I don't know which one is the bigger devil between Tokyo Toni and Mama D, because I can also see her going off. I can also see her acting out of line. So Mama D, I don't know if she would be a perfect fit for that podcast. But let me know, you guys, in the comment section, what you think about that. Now, moving on, getting back to our script, let us talk about Bia and Gag City. Now, it seems like Bia is super excited for Gag City. She took the time to interact with the fans, basically asking them what songs she should include on the set list and things like that. And obviously, we want a whole lot of money. We want a whole lot of money, obviously, okay? And if I had it my way, Tiger would be the first opener, and then Bia would come and do her little thing, and then Nicki Minaj and Bia would do a whole lot of money at the end of Bia's set, and then Nicki would come in. But then again, Nicki's coming out wouldn't be as iconic because Bia's already on stage. Look at me strategizing and organizing a tour that I'm not a part of. Anyway, so basically she was asking, personally, obviously, a whole lot of money, like I said. I feel like really had the entire thing, like really had for me was proof that Bia is a rapper. Like, I'm always gonna be gagged by really hair for me. So I feel like the entire thing, we want the whole thing when it comes to really hair. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section, which songs would you want to see Bia performing in Gag City. Now, that being said, she also took to her Instagram to post about Gag City featuring Nicki Minaj featuring obviously, and I did see Jetavia in the likes, and so I'm just like, okay, what's tea with Jetavia? Maybe that's just her being supportive of Bia and stuff like that. With JT, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I hope whatever decisions that she has made for her career would turn out good for her. I hope she hasn't burnt bridges that she would still need in the future. That being said, let me know in the comment section what you think. I saw Melo Rex also supporting Bia in the comment section as well. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, let us talk about Young Money clapping back. Okay, so it seems like somebody was out there trying to play in Young Money's face, saying that, well, it is responsible for the worst fan bases and things like that. And it seems like Young Money wasn't there for it. Okay, somebody said Young Money is responsible for the top three worst fan bases in hip hop history, and and they said F you. Like, that's what they tweeted back. They responded to that with middle fingers and things like that. And so I'm just like, two of the three worst fan bases in hip hop history. So obviously the bubs are there. I know that people despise us like no man's business. And I'm not even fazed by that. I'm just like, it is what it is, man. I don't know the other one. Is it Drake's fan base? I think it's also Drake's fan base. Now, I personally feel like people are just, they don't understand how somebody can have so much loyalty with their fans like that. And I feel like what made the Babs worse is basically the H train. Now the Babs are just here for the B word, okay? Like, you can't just be disrespecting Nicki Minaj and not expect the Babs to step in, because listen, this fan base and their favorite went against an entire industry, executives, all major bloggers, all major labels, do you get what I'm saying? So at some point you've got to be brutal. At some point you cease to be warm and soft. Like, you guys, the H train, now we're looking back at it, and it seems like it's something that's light, but it wasn't light. I'm telling you, for those of you who were not here during the H train, it was not light. It was a very tense environment. Like, every morning you would wake up to a nonsensical publication lies about Nicki Minaj, and you'd have the likes of Charlamagne's, the likes of academics, the Joe Buttons, the Ebros, just spewing nonsense on Nicki Minaj's name. Radio stations bragging about blackballing Nicki Minaj. Like, you guys, it was bad. So, I mean, if they want to call that being the bad fan base or like the worst fan base, I personally am not offended, because at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it became emotional. A lot of people say that, oh my goodness, why are you so emotional. She doesn't even know you and things like that. Now, when you're someone who's driven by fairness, you become, I'm sorry, it becomes personal. If you're somebody, and I've noticed that with a lot of babs, actually, there are people who care for what's right regardless of who's on board. Do you know, they're not scared to actually go against majority, to go against a lot of people. They're not scared to do that. And so it becomes personal. I see that with myself even at work. Like, it could be 100 people going against one person. If I can see that, well, these people are just going along with what everyone else is saying, I'm not afraid to say, but, well, don't you think that you guys are becoming unfair? Don't you think that you're just jumping on the bandwagon? And it is what it is, man. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. As for Drake's fan base, what have they done to be called the worst fan base? Because they listen to Drake even when he releases Wagwan Delilah. Is that... What is that not what being a fan is? Because Drake fans will also listen to Welcome Delilah. Like, that's what being a fan is supposed to be. And people get mad that, well, people also say that Nicki Minaj, no one listens to her music except the Babs. Duh, she makes her music for her fans. Who else do you expect to listen to her music? And for me, the most hilarious is people who come in the comment section. They're like, "You're literally a bab. So what? Like, why are you making it seem like it's an insult? It's not. If you think that that's going to offend me, it does not offend me. People are like, you are a whole bab. You're a literal bab. You're just a bab. Yes, I am. So what?" The next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to talk about Mingle. Now, it seems like Ming is out there hanging out with Kenneth Petty's ex. Now, shout out to the Marcus mom, because she's the one who actually showed me that. She was like, did you see what's happening? So it seems like there's a picture that she reposted, and it was initially posted by Kenneth Petty's, ex-girlfriend. So now at this point, I'm just like, is this just a common, I don't know, thing? Is this a normal thing?
Why should I do it? Jen Carter don't
is
care.
Is there a team behind her that's just looking for something controversial for her to do? Do you get what I'm saying? It could be a situation where Kim is out there intentionally making these moves so that it can cause a little bit of conversation and things like that. But personally, I don't think that's gonna work for her, because I think the babs are over her. So maybe she should just look for her own lane that's got nothing to do with Nicki Minaj related, controversy. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that.
Oh my gosh, I don't.
Because half these people in New York do the same exact thing. Is out there beefing with Marlon. I'm just like, this man is so disrespectful. So allegedly what happened is that DJ Vlad wanted to interview Marlon, and Marlon said, oh, well, you're gonna have to pay me 40K. Okay, and DJ Vlad felt like, well, Marlon was not worth 40K and did not want to pay that 40K, and for some reason they decided to take it to Twitter, and they had an entire exchange. And I'm just looking, and I'm like, this is what icks me with DJ Vlad. Each time he doesn't get his way, he turns into this, like, his culture vulture tendencies become very apparent, because he started insulting Marlon, saying that, well, wow, your interviews don't even get 100K. Why would somebody pay you 40K? And things like that. And I'm like, if he's not that influential, if he's not getting that much views, why did you want him in the first place? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm good enough to sit on your podcast for free, but I'm not good enough for you to pay me to come on there. In one breath, you're inviting me to your interview, but in the slightest of a disagreement, you're quick to tell me I'm irrelevant, I'm not necessary for the culture, and this and that, and stuff like that. That just goes to show you that the industry is very dirty. For somebody who was out there inviting this man, for him to turn around and be utterly disrespectful like this, it just means that's what he has been thinking about Marlon all this time, okay? All this time, even in the moment when he was out there inviting him, it means that, well, that's how he looks at him, that's how he sees him. So he just wanted to use him, basically, and he has no respect for Marlon. Now, I personally, this is, like I said, I don't like this about the men. I don't like this about DJ Vlad at all. A typical YT, person, in my own opinion, don't get their way. Next thing, they're insulting you. Next thing. And it's kind of sad that a lot of rappers actually allow him to get away with this, because clearly now you can tell that, yeah. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, who do you think was in the wrong with this entire situation? Of course, Marlon came in, started pulling the R card, and people felt like that was not necessary. It was an issue between the two of them. It was a mess, you guys, and I may not be able to insert every part of their conversation, but yeah, let me know in the comment section. Basically, what do you think? Are you with DJ Vlad on this one, or are you with Marlon on this one? That being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.